We're up here at Whalers Cove Lodge on Admiralty Island in Alaska, and the first 2 days of fishing have been incredible. I've experienced the best halibut fishing I've ever seen, was able to catch my first black cod, and my first short raker ever, which was a once-in-a-lifetime catch. But today, we've had a discussion with our guide, Captain Mo, and we're gonna change gears a little bit here, and we're gonna experience some freshwater fishing that this area has to offer. We're heading to a place that Captain Mo calls one of his favorite places in the entire world. He says the scenery here is gonna blow us away. It's just pristine and beautiful, and we're gonna have an opportunity to go fish for some cutthroat trout. On the way back from cutthroat fishing, we are gonna try and catch a halibut out of a kayak. So we need to preload these Hobe kayaks onto the boat. These are solid.
Can't wait.
This is not a one-man operation, these things.
No, tanks. That's why you can land a halibut in these.
Yeah. They are.
They're not that bad. They're not that bad. Well, you're going right across like this.
Yeah, and then push, just push it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that. I'm thinking just like that, saddle it, and then we'll take this chair out.
You got a couple bungees or something?
I got NRS straps.
Yeah, perfect.
Strap them right in. Comes out, doesn't it? Yep. And we'll put that and stack that baby right on top. Put that in first. Swing your end around.
Oh, we're going right on top.
Right on top.
Okay.
Just be careful with the handles.
Yeah.
Look at that. Like it was meant to be.
Like a glove, kind of?
Like a glove. Then we'll take old Strappy. I might need.
Long enough?
Now we're gonna see.
Join two couple together.
I'm gonna do, yeah.
Go through here?
I was thinking that, but I might need a couple of straps from Dalton. Yeah. You got any 12-footers?
The NRS?
Yeah. Could you grab me two 12s?
Yeah.
Yeah. These are solid.
Yeah.
Not as solid as you, but you're
No, pretty solid, but
Pretty solid.
Yeah. Wow, it used to be solid. Retarded.
now
life,
I'm more
eh?
like a donut.
Yeah, now I'm cut like a milk bag.
Like a milk bag.
So I'm going right to the single action reel for the halibut. 100%.
100%?
100% I'll drop down with it. Because we're fishing shallow water, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try 60, 80 feet.
Yeah, perfect. Then I'll just drop down with a little banana weight and some herring or whatever.
Let's get at it.
And then you can work it up and down to keep it like a track head a bit. Done that a few times.
Yeah.
Why not? If it's shallow, it'd be killer.
I've heard a lot of great things about the freshwater fishing here in Alaska. You know, you hear about the salmon that go into the rivers, rainbow trout, steelhead. Today we're gonna have an opportunity to cast flies at some cutthroat trout. So as good as the ocean fishing is, I've heard stories that the freshwater fishing can be just as good. To be able to experience this up here is something that I'm excited about. I know Willie's excited about it. And we're gonna see if we can get into some fish today. When we pulled into the moorage spot up at Baranoff Island, the backdrop was spectacular. There was a huge waterfall rushing in to the end of an inlet, this massive amounts of water being pushed out and coming down. Mo told us that we were gonna hike probably about half a mile from the waterfall up into the head of the lake, and that's where we'd be fishing for these cutthroat.
Well, we've used these a lot, eh?
That's a brand new one.
Eh?
Yeah. They're gonna let you break it in, bud.
Eh? Jeez, what a guy.
Eh?
What a guy. Tinker around with it. Do what I need to do.
I figure let's go up and fish the lake first.
Yep.
And we'll walk down to the hot springs.
Sure. Waiters now?
I would say, yeah.
Yeah.
Get him on. Big brown bear.
This is brown bear diet right here.
Right here, Mo.
Oh, that's a good one.
Couldn't reach this one.
Alligator arms. Willie and I first connected through hockey. The first time I met him would have been in December of '97. But since that time, our friendship has kind of grown because of our passion and our love of fishing. And I know Willie grew up salmon fishing his entire life. As much as he loves his ocean fishing and his salmon fishing, he also loves to branch out and fish freshwater and fly fish. And he's game for any type of fishing. So, you know, he's always a fun guy to be around on the water. We always have a great time together. And we've been able to share some pretty cool experiences fishing together.
Beautiful.
Cool spot, huh?
Ridiculous.
Wow. We've got the river running here,
Yeah,
right?
this is the beginning of the river right here, so what we do is we usually start right in here, and the cutthroat, you know, they get thicker. There's one just rose right there.
Yeah.
Right by that log.
Yeah.
And we just work our way down.
In tight, fishing in tight, and then...
Yeah, start in tight and then work your way out. See if we can get some.
Get some. I really enjoy fly fishing. I find it to be very tranquil on the river. You can kind of just go at your own pace. The view is always changing. You never know what's around the next river bend or lake. You're always looking for pools. You're trying to read the water all the time. You're trying to figure out exactly what the fish are eating. Are you fishing a sinking line where you need to get a little bit deeper? Are you fishing a floating line with a dry fly? You know, the fish can be a little more finicky when they're eating and that. So, you know, it's a little more tedious, a little bit more time consuming at times before you figure out exactly what's going on with the fish. Little cutty, Willie?
Yeah.
Might be time for a fly change here, Mo.
Inhaled. There's no joke about it. There we are. Beautiful little cutties here. Keeping them wet. Swim for another day. Ew! Ew! How's it going up there, Mo? B-Mo, that is. Oh, gee. Yeah, sorry, Mo.
Did you even cast that?
That's a nice one,
it
too.
in.
A little bit better. Yeah, it's a nice one, isn't it? Beauty. That's a nicer one, eh? 12 inches or so. Ooh, beautiful up here. It's chromers, little cutties. Off like a rocket. Phew.
Yeah, there he is. See him take it right on the surface? Right in that slow, slack water on that edge, eh?
You got one, B-Mo?
Yeah, first one that stayed on. Just using that current, eh? Try and get him out of there. Feisty fish, eh? That was cool. Right by the boulder. It's a little guy. They're aggressive though, eh? Nice little cutty in here again. He really wants to be famous. That guy is hanging around for the shot. So what'd you think about that?
Pretty killer. I mean, yeah, fishing was excellent. Scenery was,
Crazy,
killer.
eh? I mean, even if you came up here and you didn't catch a fish, it'd be an awesome day.
Yeah, that was, it was just a fun little break from all the other great stuff we've been doing at Whalers Cove. Halibut, black cod, all of it. Nice to kind of get a day out where you kind of recharge the batteries and feel the soul in a different way. No boat engine, just nature. Couple extra. Eh? Hopefully not those. The G-Bears!
One in. One in.
Yeah, just leave that in the middle for now. I like big bucks, I cannot lie.
Let me shorten that a little bit. Whoa. We're in the game, boys. I like jigging halibut because I like to feel the bite. I mean, obviously there are different ways to fish them. You can have spreader bars down and you can just drift and you can put them in rod holders. But for me personally, I like having the rod in your hand and actually jigging the rod so you can actually feel that electricity. You can feel that bite when the fish takes it. And to me, that's kind of what it's about. It's kind of the tug while you're holding the rod, and that really gets the adrenaline going. There she goes. No bait. Should I get some more bait, or does it matter? Thank you. Ready, let's go. We're going outside.
You ready?
Yeah.
Are you gonna put that one on before this one or no?
That one, because that one has no box.
Okay. These are stable though, eh? Like you can totally like fly fish right on those, right? Good platform. You want to grab that rope yet, or you just got the chair? Okay, What's up, Mo? B-Mo, that is.
Let's do it on this side of the rod holder. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Grab right a hold of that.
1, 2, 3.
Let's do this side. And then we can take the, because we can still work, you can get underneath it, so I'd rather do that than drag it on those rod holders.
Yeah, I'm hearing you on that.
We got a couple bites in the kayak, a smaller pollock again in this bay, but no luck with the halibut on the first try. We talked to Captain Mo and it was time to head in for the day. We were just trying to see if we should head out into the open ocean maybe before dinner or after dinner to kind of have one last hurrah and one last swing to see if we could hook up a halibut in these kayaks. This is our last night at Whalers Cove Lodge, and this is our last hurrah. We got permission from Mark to go out unguided in the kayaks. He kind of pointed us in the right direction. We'd literally be fishing 10 minutes from the lodge. The wind's picked up, so there's now a bit of a 2-3 foot chop. You don't really know what to expect, so there's an element of being nervous for sure, but also an element of, man, how cool would it be if we went out unguided and were able to hook into a halibut and land that fish. So we're gonna go out and give her a try and pedal off and see what we can do.
Oh, what do I have here? A little something, something, just in case on the way out.
Halibut on the Hobe. Woo!
This is just too cool. This is a first for me. I didn't know you. Boat captain and angler. Good look at it yet, what it is. Coho or pink or something. Oh, it's a little pink, that's what it is. Pretty cool fight on this little 5-weight fly rod though. Coming out here for a hally fish. Said, grab my 5-weight and just bucktail it on the way out.
Nicely done.
5-weight, LX 3.2 Islander, out here off Alaska, Whalers Cove. I'm gonna turn him around just like this. Gonna revive a little bit without falling in the water, hopefully. There he goes for another day. Woo! How cool is that?
That's awesome.
Random on the way out, going out alley fishing.
Oh.
You get one?
Yep.
Yeah!
Oh my God.
Yeah,
That's a halibut. That's a halibut, bud.
Yeah!
The smoking line.
How we do it?
Look at.
How we do it? Yeah, buddy.
Oh my God. This thing just chomp, chomp. I thought I was snagged and just went womp, womp. Look at him.
Yeah.
He's almost fighting like a spring.
Might be a...
No, that's full-on halibut, bud.
Yeah.
Or it's a shark. Look at him. He's just smoking. Are you kidding me? Kayak fishing? Woo! Willie nails the big salmon on the 5-weight. Literally, as you release that fish.
I know.
Chomp, chomp. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, there he goes. Pisser. Look at him. Oh, he's sounding to the bottom. So when I bring him up, I can see him there. We're gonna have to just push me out a little bit. I'm gonna swing him right through the middle of us here.
Yeah,
And that'll give you a better shot.
Well, I gotta try and stay stable on this kayak.
You're not
too.
gonna be able to reach him up there. So just
You gotta bring him right here.
I'm going to.
Yeah.
But just give me like 2 feet, right? And I'm gonna come right, push me. My nose a little bit, and I'll bring him right there for you. A little bit more. Yeah.
See him?
Yeah, just all right. You're right. You're right. Miss. Strike one. Okay, just hold him. Just hold him.
Put it around there, quick! Slide that tight. Oh my God. What an ordeal.
Just lift him up. Double header to end the night at Whalers Cove in kayaks. I think a first for both of us.
Yeah, it was a little tense here trying to get this beast of a halibut in the boat, but pretty awesome. We got, a pink on the fly rod coming out, and then you picked this up right after.
As you're releasing the fish, I'm like, bump, bump, bump. Fish on, and knew it was a halibut right away. He started smoking some line, and we got him pretty shallow in about 55 feet of water out here.
We're lucky we have a really good camera guy do some editing at home. We'll take out a lot of the tension behind this one. But man, what a awesome little adventure, that's for sure, in Alaska. So I don't know, hopefully you guys can see that.
Whalers Cove. Woo. Good job, buddy.
Heading back into the dock with, huge smiles on our face. It was phenomenal and something I know that we'll be talking about forever. The day before, we saw humpbacks bubble feeding. I landed my first ever black cod. I caught a fish of a lifetime with that short raker. Now, just landed a halibut in a kayak. How many once-in-a-lifetime moments can you have on a fishing trip? I'm really thankful to Whalers Cove Lodge for allowing us to come up here and experience what they have to offer. Being able to share the experience we've had at Whalers Cove with my good friend Willie Mitchell, and I know these are things that we'll be talking about for the rest of our lives about, do you remember that time when we did this? Do you remember that time when we did that? And the experiences and the memories that we have up here at Whalers Cove are gonna be with us forever.